Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to get it down to the nitty gritty, to the gist, so you won't get confused of what to think and how to think, okay? I know my video may be a little dark, but it doesn't really matter, okay? Because that's not my purpose, okay? To get my message out there, okay? But of course, we all could be living in the matrix, and it doesn't really matter. If you have suggestions, insults, or even comments, you put it down below, and I'll check it. And I'll acknowledge it and everything else. As you know, I'm, chilling, okay? I gotta take care of business, okay? Everything is fine with me. I just gotta still do more research and stuff, on biased research and everything else. From someone else's biased research, okay? It's interesting. It's an interesting story. But this video is gonna be about confusion, okay? How to get results through confusion and darkness, or the left-hand path, okay? All right, left logic. Okay, let's just keep it that simple. Left is logic, right is more emotional. Okay, so you got the Republicans who you could say was on the right. Okay, then you got the leftist liberals, okay, on the left, but that is not logical in my definition. Okay, the Republicans need their money, okay, in order to keep order, and the irrational, logical left side is usually for the social democrats, democracy. Okay. But really, there's no democracy, really. There's no technical democracy in America or anywhere else, okay? All right? But how to use confusion to your advantage, okay? As I said before, my videos are about common sense. And I use a comical approach, okay? Because I'm black, okay? And I'm not a racist. Blacks stereotypically tend to be more funnier overall, and also are better dancers and better at every other thing than white crackers, indeed. Okay? But of course, the crackers, Caucasoids, are more better than the blacks. So we got a war going on. So we need each other. Okay, so you can't say anything. I'm better than this. I'm right in the middle. I'm a motherfucking half breed. Okay, so you can't say shit. I like both sides of the fence. Okay, so okay, now. To have confusion, so that when the masses look at your pages, okay, because I don't have a lot of flashy stuff up there, because that's not my intention unless you want to pay for it, and I highly doubt you want to pay for a nigga who talking shit about crackers, niggas, Hispanics, Latinos, and flower people. You're not going to help me, I know that. It's okay. I have my premonitions, my biased premonitions, but of course, my shit comes true, okay? But anyway, confusion causes things where people can look at something and they'll make a judgment call. I'll put the definition of biasm down in there, and so people can, and atheists and people can understand what I'm talking about here. Biasm is pretty much everything. All right. Okay, so if me and you personally did some research on blase, there's still biasm involved. How is that possible? If you're studying atom together, one person is a different type of animal, and another person is a different type of animal, or a different type of beast, you want to call it, right? Logically speaking, right? So we're studying an atom, but this person sees something else that I cannot see. You ever heard of that before? Okay. Well, now people call it scientific biasm, but when you look up the definition on the internet, okay, they throw it all out of whack and they put different words in there to throw you off and shit. It's basically highly intelligent individuals with high IQ who basically see something different in their statistics, in their research. It's called human error. Okay, well, let's get that out of the way. So if you got 5 highly IQ geniuses, which you may assume is highly IQ, but pretty much maybe not at all, okay, right? And they do the same research, same fucking research. And they do the same old ideas and stuff like that. So they understand that there'll always be a few of them, or 2 out of 3 of them, who think slightly differently than the other 3. All right, you understand? They may look at an atom, okay, this to be simple and clear, or a psychology, or a pattern, and then change it bitly, ever so slightly. Doesn't matter. It's just that's a form of biasm. Even when you're looking at me, you're automatically assuming I'm a fool and an ass because of the fact of the color of my skin and the way my voice sounds. Thinking I do no research at all. I'd rather say you do it yourself. Wouldn't that make life more interesting for you to do it yourself? So if I'm disputing all this knowledge and stuff out there to y'all, right? Because I know I get thousands of views, but you don't need to like me. I don't want you to like me or subscribe to me because I don't want to get murdered or killed. The people with knowledge are the ones who are going to be destroyed, or the Gnostic. You know, G starting with a G, Gnostic. I mean, it may sound like I'm saying agnostic, but I'm not. I'm talking agnostic. Gnostic people have secrets and shit. They gotta hold that shit. You know, everything is biasm. What you believe in is biasm until I see it. But even if I see it, that's not a complete 100%. Because I could be deceived, okay? I could be sitting next to a human who looks like a human, but is really not a human, but an alien. So you're taking an assumption, okay? If you watch the movies Matrix and Inception, you will automatically know this is a fact, okay? You don't know what's real or not. You just don't know. Even if you stab it through the heart, it may die, but that could only be an illusion that you killed. Like in Luke Skywalker, an illusion, okay? A delusion. Everything is delusion, okay? So my whole purpose of this video is to tell you that using confusion is an advantage, okay? Because people have to understand to find the truth for themselves, okay? Find the truth yourselves. Okay, now if I say throw names out there like Sigmund Freud and Carl Sagan's and a whole list of individuals, Zachariah Sitchin, Neil deGrasse, if I start throwing shit out there, then they'll be like, oh, you start to be more convinced, right? But that's beside the point. What I'm trying to make here, okay? You don't have to believe in what I'm saying because I said those names, because I could be tricking you. Okay, all right. So what else am I going to say about this? Okay. You know, you got to understand that confusion is the key. You don't need a lot of hits on your pages in order to understand that you are right or feel right. Okay. You know, I've been busy with my daughter and training my wife and stuff. I got to train my wife and daughter when they get a little older so they can have more stability in their life. Sure, don't get me wrong. My wife is pretty much religious. Okay. But I can get along with anybody in any race. That's how spontaneous I am. You know what I'm saying? I may talk like a fool, and sometimes I may slip up with a little bit of wordplay. My ebonics is pretty hardcore and clear, like the white man, okay? It's all about genetics, baby. You study genetics on your own term. I've made plenty of videos about genetics, psychological dysfunctions. I'm interested in that shit. You should know that by now. I'm mainly interested in humorism because that's how you get people to come to the page. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody told me, "Oh, you ain't as popular as Dusty." I said, "I don't give a flying monkey's ass about that. That crack is his own world. I like his pages. I subscribe to his pages. Don't compare me to him. In person, I'm definitely more funnier. I don't even have to compete. Okay, but I don't want the popularity. Okay, he's white, so you people go to him because he's white. Okay, people go to me because I don't look attractive enough." Or Sigmund Freud, you want to call it. Okay, attraction. Attraction is pretty much everything. But really much, that's still biasm. Everything is biasm, okay? Unless you take a different approach and a different view of things in different times and dimensions and spaces. I don't really care about that type of stuff. The only thing I care about is getting my little message out there to the small majority of the few, okay? And they see me, okay? And then they help me. I don't need the mass majorities in order to be successful in this life, okay? Because I've overcome death. I've overcome a lot of different things. Task, okay? I understand what my mission is in this life, even though it may be biased to you, okay? All right? So now you understand what biasm is. And I put the definition below. Biasm is basically emotion, okay? Your evolved emotions. Oh, my time is about to run out. Running rampant, okay? All right? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters, light and dark. And don't get so emotional. Don't just look at my color and just make a biased assumption. Okay? Peace.